we're just heading into town to check out. Might take a whole day, we're not sure. And we invested in this little puppy to save our documents. So this is working quite well at the moment because we are in a waterlogged boat most of the time. See how we get on this time. What do you reckon?
Funny, you know, every time I hop in this dinghy to land on shore here, the heart rate goes way up. It is so scary.
We got out okay yesterday though.
Just by the skin of our teeth.
We got in, I know, half wet. And the first day we got in totally submerged, all of us.
And the boat. And the engine, everything went under.
So we'll see how we go today. Well done.
That was our first beach landing here in Cocos, without getting wet.
Yeah, I didn't even get my bathers wet.
I got a little bit wet.
That's nothing.
Nothing.
That was sweet.
Nothing.
Look, bags, no water in the boat. Oh, the boat did have a makeover. Magnus put more patches on it. Look at this water. Whoa, that was turbulent. So the trusty bag worked yet again. We kept our docks nice and dry, so we're really happy we bought that.
Look at this one. That's what we have to come in through.
Yeah.
Right, so you watch this way, that's what we come in through. In our little 2-horsepower dinghy. And then...
Oh, there's another one.
And you think you just got it right.
Yeah.
And then another wave comes up behind you like this. And you're going backwards by now because the water's sucking you back out. So it's good fun.
Dropping off the rubbish. It's very quiet this morning. It's about 8 o'clock. We found the port captain. We're going to go there first this time to find out what we need to do and how much cash we need. So here we are, port captain. Going to start the process. All shopping done. Back to the boat. We've come round to the marina to fuel up and get some water, and then we've decided we'll check out tomorrow because you have to leave the country within 12 hours and we haven't really got 12 hours, so we'll do that all tomorrow. And we're sailing. It's lovely. 2 sails up and we're cruising along nicely. 4-5s, and we've had 27 knots. Getting the sails down, ready to go in.
Playa Panama.
Playa Panama. So we've come backwards around the corner to a different bay. So tomorrow we can get a bus. Tell me when I've got to get out. It's very gentle. Are you going to let it go in a bit? Another one. Oh wow, that's so gentle. Oh, so gentle. That's the best landing we've had in at least 2 days. This is a lovely bay. Look how calm that is. And there's a cruise ship over there. And just on the other side of the cruise ship is where we fueled up in the marina. Time for a beer, I think. There wasn't really a bar that wasn't part of a resort. So might just have to have a beer on board. Something on that tree. Look at it go. There it goes. Up, up, up.
Wendy just about stepped on this one. They're beautiful. Come here, little fella. Come on, come here.
He's got everything out. I think he's feeling a bit threatened.
He doesn't like iPhones. Beautiful, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
He's saying g'day. How long would he be, Wen? 3 foot?
Yeah.
See if I can get close to him and give him a pat, eh? Come on, little fella. Come here. Won't hurt ya. Here he goes, up the tree. Hey, little fella. Way up.
It looks like these are all hotels, but there might be a restaurant or beer down this road. Pizzeria. It might be worth a look tomorrow. They're into recycling and keeping everything tidy in Costa Rica. Maybe it's in English on the other side. Maybe. But then again, there's a lovely bar there, but it's on the wrong side of the fence. How beautiful is that?
Little fort.
The sun's going down. Time to go back to the boat. Coming to shore, we're going to head into town to check out, going to the airport. And I nearly stepped on this one. Right.
What are we doing today, Wen?
We are going to the airport by bus, hopefully.
Yeah.
We think.
Yeah.
Go to customs. First step of our checking out of Costa Rica. And then...
Why are we going to customs?
Pardon?
Why are we going to customs?
To hand in our Zape?
No.
No, our import permit for the boat.
Temporary import permit.
Yes. And then we are getting another bus to Coco de Paella or something. Paella, whatever it is, to go to immigration to do something there, get a thing stamps.
Yeah, and then to the bank to get the receipt done.
To pay $20 for the Porto Capitan. And then back to the port captain to get our international Zape to leave and go to Mexico.
And then on another bus back to here, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And so there we go.
Yeah, and the tsunami hasn't hit us, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a
tsunami day today.
Earthquake in just off Alaska this morning, and tsunami warnings down the whole west coast, but all good.
Yeah,
cheers.
We're fine.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye. We found the airport. Now we just got to walk that way. Nearly there. We just come across this little food truck in the car park. Right, we found it. What next? Filling in forms. Well, we made it to the bus terminal in Liberia, and now we're going to go and grab something to eat and then find a bus back to Coco's. Lots of raw stuff. Gonna find something that's cooked. In a different bus terminal. And this one you have to buy a ticket. And there's the Department of Immigration. Magnus got that sorted. And I did the bank. Now we're going to the port captain. Last thing to do.
Well, we've been searching high and low for some good beer now for a little while. Look what I found. It's a Riggwelter, and it's from the Black Sheep Brewery, one of our favourites, and up there in Meltham. Right, it's only 5 streets away from Theakston's brewery, so we'll have to get up there one day. Now the name Riggwelter, some of you will know exactly what it means. It comes from the Norse rig, which is rug, which is back, and welter is, I don't know. So is welter, what's welter mean, Wen, in Norse? Wen's going like this, she's got no idea. It means back sheep, right? And if you have a look at the picture on the label, it's a sheep laying on its back. So we've taken this down to the correct cellar temperature, as air temperature here is about 35. So it's a 5.7%. It's a dark ale. We're going to give it a crack. Now, I don't even have any good pint glasses. We've been searching for pint glasses as well. So we've only got these plastic ones. And I have a rule in life never to drink out of plastic, never to drink beer out of plastic. But sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do. I could smell it just as I popped the cork. Must be a fire around. See ash everywhere. There's been, the boat's full of ash, Wen.
It is.
Wow. Must be a fire pretty close.
Or a volcano, maybe.
Or a volcano.
Or tsunami.
We had a tsunami, or an earthquake up the west coast this morning. But anyway, let's get back to the beer. Oh, look at the colour. We've got this dark sort of, beautiful colour. Now, I said to Wendy, we should get Colin out and check the temperature, but we couldn't find him. So there we go. Look at the colour of that. That is real beer. Look at the head on it. I mean, that's out of a bottle. Here, crew, smell that. Smell it? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, it's all sorts of stuff in there. It's like it's chocolatey actually. So we'll give it a crack. Now, as you know, the brewery right next to Black Sheep is Theakston's, where my favourite beer of all time comes from. So, and this is said to be very close in character to Theakston's, or peculiar. So let's give it a go. Oh. You know when you when you were a little kid and you really, really, really wanted something that the neighbour had, and you begged your parents for one, no matter what it was, like a billy card or a swing or whatever, and you begged them, and they bought you one, but not quite as good. Like, it was nearly as good. It was the same, but not quite. That's this. It's so close to an OP, but it's just not quite there. It's awesome though. It's a 9.5. It's great. Cheers. And it's now full of ash. There's ash everywhere. Ciao.
We're just going to the port captain again. Yesterday we did everything, went to the port captain to get our international Zarpe, only to find out that the airport had given us the wrong document. So then there wasn't enough time to get a bus back to the airport, so we had to get a taxi back to the airport, and we did all that. Came back, now we've got to go to the port captain again, so we've lost a day. And then we head off once that's done, and we were planning on stopping along the way, but we've lost that day, so we're just going to go hard and head straight to Mexico pretty much. So we'll see how we get on. It's about 5 days, 7 days, something like that.
The only reason we got to go hard is because there's a weather window, and because the storm's coming, so we've got to get there before the storms. Just looking at the big lizard here, he's really cool.
So what just happened?
Oh. Right there?
Yeah, it's a wide angle, you're there.
Very wide angle. What a story. So we left here at 8 o'clock this morning. It's now lunchtime. Well, it's after 11. And we just went to go to the port captain to get our final stamp, and they sent us back to immigration, who then undid our exit stamp out of our passport, made it null and void, so we were back in Costa Rica. Then we had to get a letter written in Spanish explaining the reason why we didn't leave on the day we were supposed to leave. So we got all that organised, and then well, there's a few more bits and pieces in between all that, but then we finally got our Zarpe. So now we've got a few dollars left of the local currency. We thought we'd spend it the correct way. So a couple of beers, and then we're out of here. The wind's picked right up, so it's going to be a fast sail to kick off with. It'll be about a 5 to 6 day passage to Mexico. And pretty excited.
There's a party round our boat. Well, the weather's picked up a bit, and we're getting up to 37 knots, so we've decided to head for a bay. What are you going to say, Captain?
It's windy.
Yeah.
And some big waves, so we're just going to head towards this little bay up here and ride the storm out, I think.
Yep.
It's a good move.
Just coming into Port Rero Grande. I don't know if you can see them, but there are hundreds of pelicans over there fishing. Magnus is just replacing the fan belts because one of them gave way. Before we head off, we had to stay here a bit longer than we planned because the weather was so bad out there, but I don't know what time we're going, but we'll go when we're ready.
We'll go when the winds die down.
A lot of these birds flying around. So we're staying here for another day because the wind was too strong, and we're going to try and leave tomorrow at Sparrows. We're just leaving this bay where we came for safety in the storm. a lot calmer now. It's 24 hours later, well, and a bit. We've already got 22 knots. Woo! Only just leaving the bay, so we don't know how windy it's going to be out in the big wide world. Beautiful morning.
Wow, the woolly.
Certainly is, and we haven't even got to the tricky bit yet. Woo! There's a whale over there. Somewhere.
There's six break.
No!
Over there. There.
Oh my god, it's really close.
Yeah.
That's what we're heading into. Ah! Wow. Wow, that's the coast. Beam reach. 2 sails up. 30 knots of breeze. How fast are we going? 6?
6.5.
6.5? Yeah. Want to get across this bay, which is where the papagayo loves to be. God, that was a big one.
Not this bay.
Oh, not this bay.
No, we haven't even got to the wind yet.
Oh. It's had a few showers. It's gone around the point. It's getting hairier. Pretty big waves. I don't know if you can really see them.